Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about the access management. Um, so what does it mean? First of all, in this router, I'm going to configure the telnet. All right, telnet, something like that. So by default, everyone can access to this router and remote control, something like that. So uh, first of all, I create a policy like that. I say I want everybody else in the network can access. I'm sorry, can telnet to the router 0 here, but except uh, this laptop, which is had the IP address 10.0.10.100, we are not allowed to access to the router and do the telnet. Okay, so what we're gonna do about this? Okay. We have to apply it with the standard access list in this case, so I'm going to do it right now. We have to go to the router. I have the pre-configuration for you guys. You can see do show IP in face brief. Uh, the the uh, the IP address of the gigabit 0/0 is 10.0.10.1, and I have already configured its IP address of the laptop is 10.0.10.50 for the first laptop. The second one is the 10.0.10.100, and the third one 10.0.10.150. Okay, and the connectivity, they are perfect. I can ping to everybody else and work just fine. So right now, I don't want to waste any time. I'm going to configure an access list the first thing I have to configure the telnet first. I'm going to say line VTY04. I'm going to say password is Cisco first of all. I'm going to say login like this. Alright, and put the enable password or also the Cisco in this case. So when I configure like this, I'm going to go one of the laptop, for example, like the laptop I want uh, 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 to deny. So I'm going to the 10.0.10.100 here. I'm going to go to command prompt and I'm going to type telnet 10.0.10.1 is the router IP address. After I type it, it's going to ask me for the password. I'm going to type Cisco, and then it's going to prompt me the router configuration, something like that. So right now I can access to the router here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're going to deny. Going to deny the laptop that has the IP address 10.0.10.100, but I'm going to permit anybody else in the network to telnet to that router. So what we're gonna do is that on the router here, I'm going to create an access list with a standard access list. Is this access list 1, for example? I'm going to deny a host which has the IP address 10.0.10.100 here. Okay, this is the first line. The second line, I'm going to permit permit everybody else except the first one, except uh, the host that has the IP address 10.0.10.100 in this case. So after that, I'm going to go to line VTY04 here, and then I'm going to say access class. All right, and then I'm going to put the access list number. Here, wait, is the one in this case. So one right here refer to the access list that I apply on the top. Here is the one here. Okay, so access class 1, and then you have to define in or out. So I'm going to put in, so the traffic is going to go into the router in this case. Okay, so just like this, I'm going to do it again on the laptop that has the IP 10.0.10.100. So let's check it out. I'm going to tell that again 10.0.10.1 in this case. As you can see, the lock here, it say okay, they say the telnet request could not find host. This one 10.0.10.1, please check the name and try again. So as you can see that it cannot find the host, but actually I can ping to the 10.0.10.1 here. Okay, and you can see the before is the history one that I can telnet to the 10.0.10.1 here, and I can access to the router. I can type the password, and I can go through the router configuration. But after I do the filtering, after I do the filtering, you can see I attended again 10.0.10.1 here, and it say you cannot find the host 10.0.10.1 because of the access list. So I'm going to go to another host. I'm going to type telnet 10.0.10.1 again. As you can see, I can type the password right now, the Cisco, and a router Cisco. Now I can access to the router. Another host is the 10.0.10.150. It's a telnet 10.0.10.1 here. As you can see, I also can type the password and access to the a router device and do the configuration, something like that. Except, so it means that everybody else in the network, the first laptop, the third laptop, they are allowed to go through the router using the telnet, but except the laptop in the middle here, which I deny with the access list, it cannot do the telnet to the router 0. So as you can verify here, show access list, as you can see is that it's matched with the first host is 10.0.10.100. In this case, it's matched for packet here. Okay, so I want to verify a little bit again. I'm going to turn it again on the 10.0.10.100 telnet 10.0.10.1. all right. So you can see 10.0.10.1 here say connection refused by remote host. It doesn't allow actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to see the log again. You can see that it's had a 3 mic in this case, and 4 mic. So it means that our access list works just fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much.